there's also evidence that Destiny Child did manipulate pull rates, were fined by the Korean Fair Trade Commission, and refunded every single gem every player used from the start of the game. Ooh! Okay, so this one is apparently crazy stuff. It's a really long essay. Somebody in Gacha Gaming Reddit wrote this. Posted by Blue Fortuna. Alright, credits to that guy. Let's have a look. Like you can see, it's really long. He did summarize everything that's happening. So hopefully we're gonna check it out and have a look at. Because I'm curious. So some of this is kind of a serious accusation. Alright, it's not a small accusation here. So you can see, Korean players accuses Shift Up, which is a developer for Nikke, of incompetence, which is fine. And this one, secretly manipulating gacha pull rates. Now this is a serious accusation. Alright, you don't just accuse a company for manipulating pull rates. So let's have a look at this. What is this all about, right? So I would like to preface this post by saying that as an avid fan of FPS, first-person shooters, and hero collector games, I enjoy Nikke quite a lot and I'm rooting for it to succeed over the long term. I did not go to the Korean forum searching for drama. Damn, he didn't search for drama. He simply wanted to read discussions on in-game mechanics and strategies, which the English subreddit is currently lacking. Fair enough. I jump over to the official naval launch for Nikke, which is listed on the Nikke KR website. I am familiar with this website. It is in KR. So I used to use this for Counter-Strike as well, and Brave 9. Now that I think of it, all my games that I play mostly is Korean gachas. I don't think I've ever played, I guess CN gacha is Genshin, Honkai, but I don't play much CN gachas, right? I've been playing mostly Korean gachas, but yeah, this one is like the official one for the Never website. Is like a lot of KR gachas are from there. After browsing it for the past few days, it seemed to me that decent chunk of the player base on Korea has several major complaints about the game. I will cover the more interesting topics that aren't actively discussed in the English community. Also note that I am not a native Korean speaker, so some of the nuance in the posts may be lost on me. If I have made any mistakes, please do feel free to correct me. So let's talk about it. Manipulation of gacha rates. Now this one is something that's very dangerous. Even for me to talk about it right now, it can be quite dangerous, right? Because accusing a company of changing rates, I think company can just come after you and be like, hey, you don't have proof, it's wrong for you to do this. They can take down your video or whatsoever. So gotta be very careful. But I think you gotta talk about it in a very neutral manner, unless you have a solid evidence, solid proof, etc. Right? There are several posts which players accuse the developers of secretly changing or manipulating the gacha pull rates at some point over the past week. The first post that got my attention is this. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. All right, this is the first post. All right, so this is from one player. He write here 3%. Let me translate to English. For verification, the third Nikke probability manipulation. The probability is still around 2%. 2%? Wow! It's no longer 4%. Alright, if you guys are not aware. Wait, is it some banner is 2%? But one of it is 2%, right? One of it is 2%. Which one is it? The friendship one is 2%. Am I crazy? This one is 4%. Okay, this one, the hell banner, is 4%. This one, standard banner, 4%. This one should also be 4%. So the friend one is 2%, right? Okay, so first round, 342 draw 5. Second round, 321 draw 6. 3 times, what does that mean? 1, 2, 4 times draw 1. So how many SSR he get within this one? Okay, he's doing a big sample size. So a total of 7, 8, 7 draws, 12. So chance 1.52%. There's no screenshot, this could be all fake, you know? Like, take it with a grain of salt. You guys have to take it with a grain of salt. Maybe it's because it's a game company with a history of manipulating probabilities with Deca and getting caught. So I bought a mole similar to Deca. This excuse was also 4%, including the SSR to be obtained from the mole. The Nikke drawing simulator tells me the 4% probability very plainly, hahaha. What is Deca? Destiny Child, right? I assume that's Destiny Child. So this user outlines the fact that he did close to 800 pulls. with a result of only 12 SSRs obtained. We are all gacha gamers here, so we are all familiar with the occasional unlucky streak. So this could be a freak outlier. What really caught my attention was that this user said at the bottom of his post, the user said that Shift Up has a history of manipulating probabilities in Destiny Child. Alright, the previous game. Didn't play Destiny Child, but after doing some research on Reddit and YouTube, I was under the impression that Shift Up had quite a good reputation in the way they had run Destiny Child. So this accusation caught me completely by surprise. Ooh, this is where the drama started! Destiny Child, same developers. Okay, so this post was also similar, where user did 311 pulls with only 5 SSRs obtained through pulls. He also ended his post by saying that Shift Up is still manipulating the pull probability just like in Destiny Child. Let's have a look. So far, I don't believe it yet. Okay, this one, we got a bit of picture. Okay, we got a bit of picture, alright. He gave his user ID. He spent 165,000 won on this game. I have receipts so I can prove it. Wow, hype. Currently has a combat strength of 20,000 and has pushed to 8-23. And when was this posted? I'm guessing this was posted days ago, 15th of November. 2 days ago, okay. There are 12 SSRs, 4 duplicate, including duplicates at 16. I did a total of 311 draws, excluding moles, pickup 110, general 201. I changed it because I thought I could buy it at the EMA mileage shop, but it was just breaking through the limits. 100% of the SSRs are as paid goods, the first draw, and 3 except for diesel. These are 13 randomly selected characters. Okay, of these, 8 are characters selected as moles. A total of 5 characters were selected by random draw. Total probability of pickup and general is 1.607%. In the beginning, I just wanted to pick on my own. I haven't seen much SSR caliber since the pickup draw. Especially in the Helm pickup, I never saw the SSR. Shift Up is manipulating the probability same as Destiny Child. Ooh, serious accusation here. Serious accusation. Again, this is not solid enough evidence for me. This is the part that's curious. Shift Up is manipulating similar with Destiny Child. This is the part that I think a lot of people want to know. Let's have a look at the next one. There are plenty more posts, similar sentiment, and I'm not going to cover them all, but I'll leave some of you guys for here to read. Do you lower the chance of drawing SSR or something? 1,400 draws. No Hongyun Pill Grip 1 normal? When other games say 2%, the corresponding probability is usually 0 to 4 out of 100 draws, with or without a ceiling. With or without bailout system, which is PT system I assume. Even if there is a billion, that range comes out the best. From the experience of picking 2% out of 100, anything like that, except for the bailout system, took 1 at least. Even if you pick 200 problems, they are 0. It's hard to get 0 out of 400. Modern day games do that. There will be a 0 to 8 at 4, which is twice as much, but several people have a lot of SSR at zeros. Maybe Nikke uses a different algorithm, I'm not sure. There's more posts coming out every day covering the same topic. You can sort the freeboard by new or popular posts, kinda like Reddit if you guys wanted to do your own research. Okay, I'll look more into this. But for now, my conclusion, this is obviously all anecdotal evidence and could just be unlucky people complaining. But the fact that there are several users mentioning Shift Up being, shifty in Destiny Child is kinda worrying. There's also evidence that Destiny Child did manipulate pull rates, were fined by the Korean Fair Trade Commission, and refunded every single gem every player used from the start of the game. Ooh! Now this is huge, guys. This is huge. Destiny Child. So they did have a bad track record last time. They did manipulate and they did get sued. News article. It appeared in the newspaper. Wow. Let's see. Article Economy General. Okay, now this is news. Fair Trade Commission cheating the probability of acquisition. Netmarble also objected to Nexon's consider legal response. 45 million won. Huh? Wait, why Netmarble and Nexon is here? Destiny Child is under who? Nexon? No way. Nexon, my favorite company? No way. What is happening? Game operators Nexon, Netmarble, Nextfloor were caught by the Fair Trade Commission for selling probability game items through a false, exaggerated, and deceptive methods, resulting in a penalty of over 1 billion won. The largest ever in a violation of the E-Commerce Act fines were imposed. Netmarble Games exaggerated the probability of rare items appearing in 2016. Okay, this is quite long ago. 2016, most of you weren't even born, right? I weren't even born. I was still in my mother's womb. Okay, Magu, everyone's marble, tame monster. Falsely indicated that they could only be obtained during the event. Next Floor exaggerated the probability of acquiring a character that can be obtained as a random item in Destiny Child. Immediately after the probability issue occurred, an official apology in the name of the representative was released through community notices and press releases. In addition, we corrected the character acquisition probability and returned 100% of the goods used to the users. Obviously, there's no way to prove until some whales or rerollers make a spreadsheet of pools and calculate the percentages that way, which some Genshin players did at the beginning of the game. However, if it does come to light that Shift Up has been manipulating Nikke's pool rates, this would 100% become a gigantic shitstorm, especially so in regions that may have strict regulations in place for this sort of practice. Okay, let's talk about their incompetence and stuff, because this one is clearly, we all know this. This one is like kind of obvious. This one is not accusing for rates anymore. There are a significant amount of posts which the Korean player base accuses Shift Up of horribly managing the game, which is kind of true. I won't cover the character skill bug since that's widely known already. Instead, I'll cover some topics that are less widely talked about. Okay, so let's talk about this one and this one. So what is this two all about? Translate. There is a video showing that skill level up is not applied. Okay, we have already talked about this. Skill level up is not applied. I have already talked about this. Okay, that's a bug. We all know about this. I hope you guys watched the latest video. Nikke burst level up non-applicable bug video. Okay, that one as well, right? Skill up bug. No matter how much you level up your character skills, the effect of the skill itself, 60% attack bug, it will not go to level 2. Yes. What is this? This one is a different one. There was also a big uproar when a Twitch streamer openly displayed and promoted hacking in Nikke while on stream for hours. This Twitch streamer hacks Nikke. For some reason, I can't find the post anymore, but the official Nikke account on the board posted this official announcement in regarding to hacking and bugs possibly in response to this. You guys can scroll through the comments yourself, but the overall sentiment does seem to be on the negative side. Okay, let's have a look. What is this? Somebody openly streams and hacks the game. That is insane. Guidance on bugs and unauthorized programs. Regarding bugs, we collect bugs internally through various means, including announced bugs, customer center, community, and self-tests. What self-tests, huh? Regarding unauthorized programs, we are doing our best to deal with act of manipulating in-game data using unauthorized programs such as hacks or mods as soon as possible to create a fair gaming environment. Okay, this is actually from the administration. Okay, there are also plenty of posts which questions whether they even have the manpower or skills to fix these bugs in a timely manner, with one user accusing Shift Up of outsourcing most of their work, referring to the recruitment page of Shift Up's website. As you can see, it seems like they are recruiting for a number of critical positions. This could possibly indicate that Shift Up is expanding its employee count, which would honestly be great and shows that they are serious about building on Nikke over the long term. However, if the Korean user was correct, and Shift Up is literally only starting to build up their in-house team now, that doesn't bode too well. Programmer, designer, artist, PM, QA. Conclusion, there's some of the more interesting posts that I saw while browsing Naver. You guys can go take a look at yourself. Some of the comments and posts are actually straight up savage and hilarious. Alright, I do want to say that there are some positive posts sprinkled in there as well, but the negative ones do seem to make a greater portion of the board. Again, I want to reiterate that I enjoy Nikke greatly, even in its current bug-ridden state, and I want it to do well over the long term. Me too, right? I love Nikke. I hope this game will do well in the long term, but man, I hope the game can retain the players. But yeah, however, I acknowledge that it is a common problem these days where game companies will straight up ignore player feedback, community concerns, unless there's big enough of a backlash to warrant a response. And that backlash, from my own subjective opinion, seems to be growing in the Korean community. Anyways, hope you guys find this interesting. I might add on to this post if I come across more. I posted this on the Nikke mobile subreddit as well. It was removed after 10 minutes. There are more news. I'm not gonna read every single thing, but it's good enough to know that, you know, if Shift Up has a history of doing that, that is kind of shady. But guys, I will link you guys this Reddit post if you guys want to see it for yourself. I think this guy, he deserved my upvote for sure. He definitely provided a lot of I think he spent a lot of time writing this as well. So right, Blue Fortuna, good job, man, good job. So yeah, definitely something that I think we need to talk about this more often. I feel like at the end of the day, it's something that I hope that they will be able to fix. It's really unfortunate. The amount of bugs is crazy. Every single day, you see a new thing over and over and over and over again. But man, this is insane stuff, guys. This is insane drama.